What's going on, guys? So I'm out here in the woods. It's July 2nd, I think it is, and looking for mushrooms, and I came across Hypomyces lactifluorum. Now, if you're going, what in the world is that? Stick around. Okay, there it is, the lobster mushroom. And it's really not a mushroom at all. What happens is a parasite attacks the rusula or the lactarius mushroom and basically turn this into the lobster mushroom. It is super beautiful, very, very pretty mushroom, and a choice edible. The weird thing here is, number one, it's early. Typically don't find them until about the end of July, starting and running into August. But here it is. I mean, and the other weird thing is there's normally a lot of underbrush, and I don't see any of that either. So I do have some up here on top of the hill, but you know, nothing right here where it's actually growing. It comes right out of the ground. So let me get this guy out of here so you can see it. I'd really rather cut it off, but that's okay. As you can see, it is a beautiful mushroom. It's very dirty, so you got to clean these guys up really good before we can eat them. But this is a choice edible. Fantastic. Super excited about that. One other thing you're going to want to do is definitely cut it right down there at the base like I've done and inspect for bugs. Now, I do see a little bit of damage here from bugs, but I think this one's actually going to be okay. What you're really looking for is this white. You want it to be white all the way around, and it typically is. They can get buggy, so you have to kind of pay attention to that. And this is a fairly small one. I mean, they normally get a lot bigger than this. Look at that red. How fantastic. And no other mushroom really looks like this, so you don't have to worry about lookalikes. I mean, this guy coming out of the ground, you can see that. It's got its own thing going on. Super cool. Anyway, there's another one over here, another little guy. This one's not big at all. I'm gonna go ahead and get him though too, since I'm here. Let's get this guy. And there's one right there. Yeah, very cool. And you can see the leftover gills right through here, but no gills now. It's super hard. This is a real hard mushroom. Very cool. And I think I saw one. I'm kind of hesitant because they are under the ground, and there's some little bit coming out right there. I'll let that be. I'll come back to this spot and check it later, but I think I saw. Let's see if I can get over here. There's one right in there. And I think I'll just leave that one. And we'll take these guys home. Okay, so I'm back. It's actually about a week and a half later, and I thought I'd show you the growth of these guys and what's happening with them. Okay, so if you look closely, you can see these guys have gone to spore. And that's what that is right there, all that white. That's the spore coming off of it. So these guys are past their prime. There's another one over here. These guys are little. Not much to them. Super bright red, very beautiful. Definitely gone to spore, definitely past their prime. And if we look up here, we can clearly see some more came out. And here's one right here. Let me see. And that one's actually good. I think I'll take that one. Cool. Yeah, that one's good. Nice. But you can see these guys right here have gone to spore already. You can see all the white around them. There's another one right there. But then I looked up here, and there's some coming out, and they look like they are ripe for picking. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys too. But very cool, coming right out of the ground. Sweet. Okay, again, these guys are not huge by any stretch of the imagination. Normally they're a lot bigger than this, but this will do. These are still good, so I'm gonna take these back. Awesome. Okay, so it's the next day. I came home, I was wiped out, man. I really didn't feel like messing with the mushrooms. But I did want to show you something real quick. This is a strawberry container, and it is a great little hack to use mushrooms to store them in the refrigerator overnight. It works fantastic. You can see there's a lot of little slits in it, you know, to allow the mushrooms to breathe. So anyway, I thought that I'd share that with you. Okay, so to clean this, all we're gonna do is dry brush it. You know how I like to do that. Just get the basting brush, knock off any dirt and debris. With this particular mushroom, I had to cut it in half so I could get in there. Sometimes these lobster mushrooms can get really mangled looking, and folds have quite a few folds in them. So cut it in half, clean it out, and then you're gonna take a knife and cut out any bad spots or any dirt that you can't really get loose with that basting brush. I certainly don't want to get this mushroom wet, so the dry brushing method is the best way to go, at least I think. And then after that, all we have to do is slice it up into, you know, 1/8 or 1/4 inch strips, somewhere in there. So we're gonna cook this anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, just depending on how thick the slices are that you cut. It's not that hard to do. It's super easy. Now, I cooked these mushrooms 2 different ways this time. I actually fried them. Wanted to give that a try. I'd never done it. I really don't recommend it. It just didn't enhance the flavor like I thought it would. And then I also sauteed a batch, and of course that's super easy to do. A little garlic, a little butter. Everybody knows how to do that. This mushroom really pairs nicely with a pasta dish, and there are loads of pasta recipes out there. Highly encourage you to check into that. Also, I think this mushroom pairs nicely with venison. Hey, please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Slap that like button around a little bit. I'll talk to you. See you later. Bye.